Hi everybody, it's your yoga teacher Christine Terry. This recording that I'm going to do today is specifically for my girls who are pregnant coming to my pregnancy yoga. So as discussed in our classes, this is a really special meditation called the Golden Thread Breath. And this is a beautiful meditation and visualization that you can use during your pregnancy when you're feeling stressed. You can certainly use it during your labor, which is amazing. And I've heard amazing results that from using this breath. I've used this breath myself on birthing my second child, and it was just a complete game changer. It completely changed the way that I gave birth. It did so very, very easily, and I did so on just the out breath, just this golden thread breath. And by using the style of breathing and with a relaxed jaw, it makes the whole birthing process so much easier. So just maybe pop yourself into bed, pop yourself on a couch. Maybe you're sitting somewhere in a chair, somewhere that you're comfy. Just make sure that you're comfy. If you're laying down on your back, make sure that you're less than 30 weeks. And for those of you that are more than 30 weeks pregnant, please lie on your side. You can support yourself with a pillow underneath your head. Also, if you're lying on your back, and also you can pop a pillow underneath your knees. So if you're laying on your back, pop your pillow underneath your knees to support your lower back. You can pop a pillow between both of your knees as well, just to create space for the pelvis if you're lying on your side. So just lay down and just rest. You can play some nice music if you'd like. I said I wouldn't play any music, I'd leave it up to yourselves. Maybe this is the time you can choose your birthing song or your birthing music. I'll leave that with you. So let's get to the meditation. So let's start by closing your eyes, okay? And closing the eyes is a lovely thing to do. It just helps us to block out the outside world, and it just allows us to come home to ourselves. So closing the eyes and just bring your awareness to your breathing. So here at the nose, you're going to feel the breath moving in and out through your nose. If you're really stressed, you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And this is the type of breath work that we do in the Golden Thread. We breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. But just for the moment, just focus on the natural breath and think about what's going on internally. So the air moves into the body, up through the nose, where it's cleansed by teeny tiny little hairs in your nose. It's warmed as it moves down the esophagus, and then it arrives in the lungs. This lovely, fresh inhale, full of oxygen, energy for you and for your baby. Then you exhale, and the complete opposite happens. And then the waste product of the oxygen, which is carbon dioxide, is pushed back up and out of the body. And what we do with this is we can blow it out through our mouth. So it's going to look something like this. If you're really stressed, you can open up the mouth wider and just take a huge. If you want to, you can use sound, ah or oh. You can also just open and partly open the lips. Make sure the teeth are separated, and as you exhale, through very gently parted mouth. Okay, so closing the eyes again brings us back to ourselves, and we notice the breath. Inhaling here and exhaling. Now, as we start to exhale, we visualize a golden thread moving out of our mouths and moving into the distance in front of us. So take a large inhale, as much as you can, and then exhale. Visualize that golden thread moving out in front of you. Inhaling, exhaling. Now you're working with your own breath, so only breathe as much as you can. And for those of you in the later stages of pregnancy, you know you'll have no space left to breathe, or hardly any, so take in as much as you can. The important thing to do is not to pause the breath. Keep the inhale and the exhale going all the time. Listen to your own body, listen to your own breath. It will depend on how big your baby is. It makes sense that if the baby's quite big, your lungs aren't going to be able to expand as big as they always do. So just work where you are within the pregnancy and work with your baby. This time, we're going to bring a visualization in with it also. So when you exhale your golden thread, sometimes people love to include something else. So you can include, there's two things you can do. You can visualize a hill or a mountain in front of you. And when you feel a contraction coming on, you can start to begin your inhale. And as the contraction starts to get stronger, you use your out breath in a controlled way to breathe through the contraction. So inhaling. Exhaling, breathe out your golden thread breath. And see it like a rope going up the side of the hill or the mountain. And at the peak of the contraction, see the rope going over the top of the hill or the mountain and push that golden thread or rope down the other side of the mountain until the contraction subsides. If you run out of breath, that's okay. Go back, take an inhale, and start your out breath again. It'll help you to stay centered. It will help you in times of stress when you're pregnant. It will be amazing during your labor. And also afterwards, when you're feeding baby and you're exhausted and you're tired, or maybe you're stressed, you can use this breathing exercise as well as a way of relaxing and calming yourself. I hope you enjoyed this meditation, and I hope to see you all soon. Hope you're good and your babies are good. Give your tummies a little belly rub from Christine, and talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.